Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's BK and the Xbox Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. We're back. Total Impact Race, ladies and gentlemen, is back. And we are back in a big way. Yeah. Division 4 speedsters are going to be showcasing their skills tonight around Albert Park, Australia. In fact, they're already out there. They're that eager to get on track. They started like 3 hours ago. But yes, we're here. And joining me tonight in the commentary booth is another streaming guru as well, the Shroominator, Shrews84. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back.
How's it going? Yeah. Right, and without any further ado, let's get back to the track straight away. Give you a quick rundown of the runners and riders as this car's already on track. Let's go down. Well, do it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hate that sound. I've got crowds in the background. I think they're cheering me on, actually. I don't think they're cheering the drivers, they're cheering on me. But let's go to give you a quick look. Let's see who's out on track at the moment. Okay, let's get some telemetry up and running for you guys.
Foreman is first. Foreman.
Do you know one thing I'm going to do? Is turn my game audio down. It is miles too loud. It sounds like a bloody bomb going off in my ear rolls at the moment. Let's get that turned right down. Okay. That's better. Right then, so let's have a quick rundown of the drivers tonight. We've got VRC Foreman, Dragoon. Welcome back, Dragoon. We've got Tactical Borat, Flavorful Horse, Bilges, Kenzie Retro, Rampant Badger, Webbers, Spitfire making his debut, Swayze, Ariston, HQ Mr. Man, Johnny Bolshaw, Lloydie, Stiggy Ryan, Puma Spec, Devler, Raikkonen Forever, J-Lo. Whew, what a lineup, dude. What a lineup.
What a lineup. Some new faces, some old faces.
Yeah. Let's pick a car. Let's pick a car. I want to go and watch somebody drive.
TS Swayze, I think.
Patrick Swayze.
Is potentially next.
Looks like he's going to start a flight in the pink car tonight. Is he about to start a lap, is he?
On a fast lap there, I think. I think he invalidated
He invalidated. Here we go then. Lots and lots of chat. I will catch up with the chat. There's a competition tonight, ladies and gents, as well. Chance to win a nice prize. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I will go through the chat in a few minutes. Just watching Swayze coming down. Just watching Swayze coming down. I'm going to stick with Swayze. Going to call the hot lap. Coming through turn 3. Heavy on the brakes. Second gear. Back on the power again. He's on the medium compound tyre. Turn 4. Then we've got this horrible corner here. Turn 5, which is easy to run. He actually avoids the corner. Well, he avoids the apex there. Otherwise, you can go flying off. Comes down towards a short run. Down towards a little chicane. Cheeky little chicane. All looking tidy so far. Swayze, of course, raced in Division 3 for a few races last season, but did miss a few races as well, unfortunately, but it's good to see him back. Now, this is the corner, Shreezy. It is that left-right combination, the curb of doom. But he's through. He's through safely. Got that Alpha there, just, excuse me, getting out of the way. I think it's an Alpha. Could be wrong.
That corner is, that left-right is the key. It's the difference between pole position or not.
Absolutely.
For sure.
There are new cars in here as well. There's new cars in
Retro
this
is doing pirouettes as well.
Kenzie Retro, always good for a giggle. Oh, my word. Was that Kenzie just getting out of the way then? Ferrari it was. What was he doing?
He's doing donuts on the start and finish for the last few minutes.
Oh, Swayze goes through the 24.6. He's forgot to put his traction control on medium. All right, let's jump on board with Jay Lowfield as well. Right, I'm going to go. Whilst I'm on board with him, I need to go for the chat. The chat is busy. Welcome, everybody. First of all, thanks for the host, Gaza Burgess. Welcome. Nice to see you, dude. New followers as well. Chipper69, JP Racing, K Lillian. Welcome to beerandkebab.tv. This fine Tuesday evening.
Welcome, K.
Quick look for the chat as well. Welcome
Foreman.
K. Nice to see you. Oh, is that K? Oh, that's the lady.
That is K.
That is the lady who has done my new emotes. As you can see them in the bottom right-hand corner of the chat feed, there's some nice new emotes, some nice new subscription badges. Hint, hint. Top job, Kate. I'll be putting something your way very, very shortly. Welcome, Scattergold Foreman. Nice to see you. Ninja, welcome. Camping Cod. Man, they're all buzzing. They're all buzzing. They're all buzzing, dude. Let's jump on board a Spitfire. Ash, welcome. Sticky Ryan's in the chat as well. Anal's in the chat. Dean Alex, first season of the first race of the season, and it is already late. No, they were early. They were early tonight, not me. Don't blame me.
They were definitely early.
Don't blame me. Ninja says more ads than YouTube. Well, what do you expect? I'm a monetarized whore. You should know that by now, Ninja. Phantom, up the beer. Nice to see you, dude. Welcome.
Kenzie Retro is doing pirouettes again.
Right, I'm staying on board with the other Ferrari of TIR Spitfire. Of course, a Ferrari, our car, Shreezy. Beer and Kebab and the Shroominator Division 3, ladies and gents. This coming Thursday on Gas and Burst stream. We get a kick ass.
I just shivered then when you said that, beer. Oh, God. Ferrari. No.
Superb car.
It's not. It's just a red car.
It's the best.
Just a red car to me.
It's the best car in the game, mate. Best car in the game. Without a doubt. Wilsey, welcome. Nice to see you. Shawnee, welcome. Nice to see you, dude. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's been a while. Apart from a little cheeky little PUBG stream.
Next one, Spitfire.
Apart from PUBG, I haven't been streaming a lot recently. Spitfire's gone through the 122.0 on the medium. So far then we've got Q1, of course, top 20 cars, 15 go through the Q2, and then from Q2, 10 go through to the Q3 shootout. Q1, bit of a free-for-all really, guys just looking to try and get themselves into Q2. No one wants to be one of the bottom 5 dropping out in the first race of the season. So it's going to be a very competitive qualifying session.
Rampant Badger's next, mate.
Rampant Badger. Let's jump on board with the ramps as he's about to go through. What sort of time can he set? And he goes through the 121.959, puts him in P3. So the fastest we've seen so far is Stiggy Ryan, or R. Baker 842, as he now likes to be known. He went through the only guy so far, sub 1 minute 21. Tactical Borat, P2, Rampant Badger, P3, Spitfire, P4. Devler is in the pits in P5. Puma Specs on an outlap. I'm expecting big things from Puma. I've heard good things about him.
Tactical Borat next.
Is he actually on the fire?
Nope. No, he was up, but he's just give it up on the last corner.
Okay, Dragoon's out and about sector 2, but he is invalidated. Lloyd is on the outlap. Raikkonen forever, about to cross the line. What sort of time can he set? And he comes through, so 122.5, that is P8. Raikkonen forever. Mate, I tell you what, I'm going to have to get used to these new liveries, because I'm just calling them by their colours at the moment. The only one I know is a Ferrari, because it's red.
Oh, that's what I said. It's just a red car, mate. So you're getting used to that already. It's just a red car.
It's like, you know, I've been out of action streaming for weeks, house moving. Oh, by the way, Ninja, the house move went really well, mate. Just to let you know. Thank you so much for asking. It's been hard work, but we're here. I didn't even know if I was going to be streaming tonight, to be honest with you. It's just nice to be back. And the thing is, we can't have a TIR season launch without the racing guru calling the shots. You know what I'm saying?
It's part of the furniture, mate. It's like having a sofa in a kitchen. It just doesn't work, does it? You've got to have the sofa in the lounge, mate.
Well, actually, in the last house, mate, I did.
I was going to say, you probably still got your sofa in the kitchen.
The gaming sofa was in the kitchen, man, with the steering wheel and the kebab house, of course. Just on board with Lloydie at the moment, your buddy, currently in the banana car, coming through to the left-right chicane. Let's see how he takes it. Slight lift off, but not too bad. Nice and shabby through there. Takes it in 6th gear. Sykes Zany says in the chat. Sykes says in the chat, says, I have no idea who the McLaren drivers are, but I trust them to get the job done. Devlin and Bilges, good drivers. Good drivers, Syke. Yep. No arguments there at all.
He's been putting in his practice.
He's been sweating the game, hasn't he?
Questions. He's keen. Yeah, he's new to the game really. He hasn't played the game for many years, and he's been keen to learn and understand. And I think he really wants to.
P14.
I think he knows he's not going to be the quickest, but he wants to be clean. He wants to understand, the ins and outs. So
yeah.
Be interesting to see how he gets on.
Absolutely. Mr. Man's about to complete his lap. Kenzie Retro in chat says, new season, same order for me. Racking different levels of pace, back of the grid. No, just keep it going. Just stop doing donuts. Stop eating donuts. Just one of the two. Mr. Man goes through. 123.1 puts him in P13. Right, Jay Lowfield is yet to set a time. He is in Sector 3.
Bilges as well, mate, next, I think.
No, I'm going to watch J-Lo because he is in the bottom 5, mate. Bilges is safe at the moment. Where is he? Yeah, P9.
He's gone in anyway. He's gone in. Yeah, he's gone in.
J-Lo. What, did I just see a lag spike then? In the game? I think I did just see a lag spike. Codemasters, don't start. Right, J-Lo comes in the pits, bails out. We've got 4 minutes left. He is going to have to be quick. VRC Foreman's on the lap at the moment. What car is that? I don't even know what car it is. Apart from it's got 4 wheels. Oh, it's an Alpha. Romeo, it's an Alpha. Yeah. Let's see how he gets on. Coming through Sector 1. Phantom says, go on the Haas boys. Mrs. Stanley. Good evening, Mom. There's in the chat. Evening, bit. It's not Mrs. Stanley. It's one of the Stanley Club. They've nicked her account. Which one is it? It's my mum's account as the phone guy. It's great to see TIR back. Yes, it is. Is that Pat Tate, is it? Or was it Charles? It's Charles. He's just put in the chat. It is Charles. Nice to see you, Charles. How you doing, fella? Oh, VRC Foreman has invalidated. Well, Ariston, Sector 1. Picked up about 9/10 of a second there. Okay, Ninja. Actually, 2 secs, mate, because as we're actually on board of Ariston at the moment, Ninja says in the chat, he says, at Beer and Kebab, Ariston 85, first F1 game and first time with the wheel, no traction control. Man.
Bravo.
I would
just end the stream now, mate. Just leave it there.
I would have given firm handshakes in the chat, but the doc's got banned, so I can't use his emotes anymore. What a dick! Jesus. Oh man, Stiggy Ryan chucks in there. Let's go, boys and girls. And Mustafa Shag, or Skin Shaggy, as he's now called. I'm gonna have a quick slurp of my tea.
Kenzie Retro is your next one, mate.
Kenzie.
He's on the track this time.
Come on, Kenzie, you can do it, dude. Comes around the final corner. What sort of time can Kenzie Retro says? Currently sat there with a 2 minute. I think it's going to be a bit quicker than that. Okay, Kenzie goes through with a 125, stays P19. What's Ariston doing? Has he made an improvement? Ariston, he improves his time, but it's not enough to get himself out of the drop zone. Currently sat there, the 123.9. So we've got, at the moment, we've got Lloydie, Ariston, Flavorful Horse, Kenzie Retro, and Jay Lowfield in the drop zone. Flavorful Horse is
JB
on that
next.
So who, sorry?
JB PNE. I don't know what you want to call him. Japan.
Well, his name's Johnny Ballshot. Should we
Japan.
call him Johnny Bravo? No, we've already got Johnny Bravo. Oh, mama, we can't have two of them.
Have, yeah.
Gaza Burgess with the 200 bits. Man, that's what we like to see. Thanks, Gaza. Much appreciated for your support. Dude, the love machine himself there. Okay, let's watch JB. Johnny, what can he do? He comes through with a 122. Yeah, improves his time, goes P8. What car is that, by the way? Is that the AlphaTauri?
That is the AlphaTauri, mate.
AlphaTauri, right. Okay, I will get used to it, ladies and gents. You know, I've only put about 3 or 4 hours into this game so far, Shreezy. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm that old.
Oh, you better put some more in before Thursday. I'm expecting podiums.
Man, I'm that old and that senile. You know what I mean? I still drive, you know, Jags and Tolmans and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, but there you go.
You're old, but you'll never be as old as...
Shaggy.
I wasn't going to say it.
Shaggy is so old his underpants are haunted. It's true. True story. All right, on board with who's that down there? J-Lo. Right. Beast is in the chat. Richie, nice to see you, dude. Says, come on, Mambo. That, of course, Mambo. He's referring to TIR Spitfire, the artist formerly known as Mambo 83. Discreetly says, who's on co-coms? It is the Shroominator. Shrews 84 is the comms guy.
Good evening.
38 people watching so far. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday evening for the relaunch. Well, the new season. Well, it's not the relaunch of the new season. Beer, get a grip. It's the launch of the new season. TIR. Total Impact Racing. Yeah.
Bilge's next, mate.
Discreetly says he's never heard of you.
I've never heard of me either, to be fair.
He's the guy who won at Singapore.
Be careful.
Ask him. He'll tell you all about it for about 3 hours. Right, J-Lo coming around the final corner in the new livery, the new Mercedes livery. What sort of time can he set? Can he get himself through? Yeah, comfortably through P3, 21.3. Great lap there from Jay Lowfield. Nicely through there. Let's have a quick look. See who's out on track at the moment. The checker flag has come down, so it's these. Lloydie is invalidated. He is gone. He is invalidated. Flavorful Horse has bailed out of his lap as well, so he's gone. It's all down on VRC Foreman. Can he put Mr. Man out? Webbers has retired from session with a 122.7. He's on the cusp. This is going to be looking very interesting, Shreezy. What can VRC Foreman do?
Yeah,
a couple of corners to go. In the Alfa Romeo. It's a nice looking livery, actually, that car.
Yeah, I prefer these cars with the matte paint. It just seems to be less off-putting as well when you're...
Foreman's through. It's all down, I think, to Mr. Man. Has Mr. Man done nothing? Yes, he's going P3. It drops Webbers out. Webbers is gone. Now, he did retire from the session. That's interesting. He is out of qualifying. Woof. Ninja with the 201 bits. 201. Wow. Bri, thanks, buddy. Much appreciated, dude. Thanks for supporting the stream.
Did Lloyd make it round? He's on another lap, is he?
Is that Lloydie?
I don't know. Yeah, did he make it round? Is he going again? I don't know.
He is going again because the sector time. So he does actually have a chance of getting through here.
He's bailed. He's bailed.
He has bailed, yeah. Right, ladies and gents, there is a competition tonight. Channel subscribers only. Who will set the fastest lap time in the race itself? Okay? And they must complete the race. And the price is a £10 Xbox gift card for the person who gets the answer right, basically. Simple as that. Yes, Reece, you can take part as well.
Can I?
I'm being very generous. I let my co-coms take part in the competitions. Towley, nice to see you, dude. Dan Motorsport, evening, guys. Come on, that Hats Boys, he says. You're welcome. Extreme Leagues. Wow, that's a name I haven't heard for a while. Called the Extreme. Is that XRL, the Extreme Racing Leagues? Just followed. Welcome, guys. That's Q1 done and dusted. Ninja says in the chat, says, I was going to say Stiggy Ryan, but then you said would finish a race. Oof, man. Ninja. That's harsh, dude. But fair. But fair. That is Q1. Done and dusted. Beast says in the chat.
Ryan.
Yeah, good time. It's a good time indeed. Ninja is going to say Puma Spec. The best you can do, right, Ninja, is put Comp 1 and then the driver name afterwards. All right? Nice and simple. Temamindi, or Timamindi, if I spelt that right. Welcome, thanks for the follow. Welcome to beerandkebab.tv this fine Tuesday evening here. Division 4 Total Impact Racing. Oof, man. Going to be a great race tonight. We're just waiting for the last stragglers to cross the line, the AI to count down. The countdown ticket is ticking down to 0, hopefully very soon. And then we can give you a full classified rundown of Q1. Oh, Shreves has gone for Dragoon. He's got to finish a race, mate. He's got to finish the race.
I'll give him a little bit of encouragement, gentle encouragement.
Don't forget, guys, this is for subscribers only. You must be a subscriber of beerandkebab.tv to enter the competition. Right, let's give you a rundown of Q1 then. So, we got Sticky Ryan, Tactical Borat, Dragoon, Mr. Man, Jay Lowfield, Puma Spec, Rampant Badger, Bilges, Spitfire, Devler, VRC Foreman, Johnny, Raikkonen Forever, Swayze, and Ash, all safely through to Q2. Dropping out then of qualifying, Webbers, Lloydie, Ariston, Flayful Horse, and Kenzie Retro. Let's go back to the studio. Okay, there we go. In fact, Nige, you know what? I'm going to play Car Wars. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll come back. Oh, first of all, thank you, Nige, for the 50 bits. Much appreciated, dude.
Welcome, mate.
Just going to mute the mics, ladies and gents, just for a moment. Have a look at this for your viewing pleasure. Bit of a promo for TIR. Be right back. There we go. First episode of Car Wars this week, ladies and gents. Ninja, thank you for the 51 bits, dude. Man, you're on fire tonight. Oof, jeez. Apparently, Stiggy Ryan's a sandbagger. He shouldn't be in Division 4. That's the feeling, Shreezy. He's not even there. I don't know where Shreezy's gone.
I am here.
Oh, damn it. I was going to say some things about you then as
I'm
well.
here.
Right.
Go ahead, mate.
That's all right. Then.
I'll join in.
Let's go back to let's go back trackside.
Your first one is Swayze.
Okay.
First one round.
Patrick Swayze I thought he died of cancer or something. Patrick Swayze. Where they dug him up for this league then? I don't know. Let's jump on board of Swayze.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I've missed you, beer. I've missed you, beer. We've all missed you.
Absolutely. Anal says that. In fact, no. Ninja says that anal's a sandbag on a wet day. Oh man. Bottle of a lap, says Lloydie. Never mind, mate. Towley says all I can say to his haters is get fast, man. New follows. Xbox Pee-wee. Love that name. Love that name. And the Shepherdator 88. Welcome to beerandkebab.tv. For TIR Total Impact Racing. Tuesday night. The season premiere. Right, let's get some telemetry up and running. Let's look at tyre choices. Bit of a mixture so far, Nige. We've got mediums and softs. Right, I'm going to ask you the question. What's the strategy around here? What's the race strategy in terms of tyres?
Recommended on the grid is medium to hard, or you can also do 2 softs to medium. But I did a practice race the other day, and with one safety car, if you look after your tyres, you can do soft to medium. So there could be a very big mixture of strategies across the grid today. So it could be interesting towards the end of the race.
Right, Swayze 3 of the 121.4 on the softs. Yeah, we got a couple of people have come up with the instant strategies there. Towley's going soft to medium. Let's find somebody out on track. Foreman's gone through the 23.2 on the medium compound tyre.
Next one. Oh, Raikkonen spun.
Oh, Raikkonen spun. Spinning forever. Oh, and Mr. Man's in the wall.
Spitfire,
Mr. Man's in the wall, and he is dead. He got spun. Right round, baby. Right round. Ladies and gentlemen, the ambulance is going to have to come out, I think. Yeah. Here I am. I've got to pick up the body parts, ladies and gents. I do apologise, but Raikkonen, as you can see here, I'm looking out the doorway, mate, and it's not looking very good. Oof, body parts, mate. Body parts.
Here comes Devler.
Devler in the orange McLaren. 125.6 in the medium. Should be going again. When are they going to ditch that colour? I don't like that colour. It's orange. You can't have an orange F1 car. I mean, Jesus Christ. Right, Baker, Stiggy Ryan.
Badger's next.
I'm just going to stay with Stiggy Ryan for a minute. I'll watch Badger. Right. Yeah, because he's invalidated. Let's jump back on the Rampant Badger as he comes down the final corner. What's all that time can he set? He's coming through on the medium compound with the 122.8. That's quite respectable there in the medium tyres. Puma Spec went through the 21.5. And Spitfire went quickest with the 20.7. Great lap there from Spitfire on the soft compound tyre. Okay, let's have a look at Tactical Borat coming through Sector 2. Now, see, that car actually sounds a bit like a racing car, the Alpha, when you're on board. It actually sounds a bit like, it doesn't sound like one of these chug, diesel monstrosities. You know what I mean? It actually sounds like a racing car.
Or a hairdryer.
Yeah. Yeah, I must admit, mate, our car, it does sound a bit like a 3-watt hairdryer, doesn't it? The old Ferrari this year. It's, yeah.
I can't believe the difference. The difference when you go from the Merc to the Ferrari, the sound is so different. It takes a while to get used to it.
Good lap there from Borat on the medium compound tyre. 121.5 on the mediums. That is a fine lap. So look at Jay Lowfield. He's invalidated, so he'll have to go again. Johnny Bullshaw's about to start. Is Johnny Bullshaw? Johnny Bullshit? Should we call him Johnny Bullshit?
You can be responsible for that.
All right. Okay. Let's watch him anyway, coming through Sector 1. Look at the chat there. Right, strategies, yes. Scattergold says soft to medium. Ninja, I'm hoping Ninja's talking about his strategy and not about his sex life. He says soft to hard. Okay, we'll see. Ninja, a 2-stop, soft, medium. Charles says he did a soft to hard in a couple of practice sessions during pre-season. Okay. Johnny Bullshit.
Puma Spec, mate.
Yeah, Johnny Bullshit has invalidated. So let's watch Puma Spec. I think he'll be coming in, actually, won't he?
He might be, but he seemed to be going full airs. So.
No, he's completing the lap. He is completing the lap. Let's see how he gets on.
Then after that, he got Racer. Just coming across the line now, near enough.
Okay, Spec goes faster again with 121.1. Let's have a look at TIR racer Ash. First time we've seen Ash racing for a while. He goes through the 23.2 on the mediums. Johnny's invalidated again. Where's Devler? I was on board with Devler.
Just crossing the line. Has
he improved? Yeah, big improvement there. 22.5. Takes about 2.5 seconds off his lap time there. He goes through to P5. Of course, top 10, ladies and gents, go through the Q3. Bilges is on a lap, sector 1. Yeah, quick reminder of the competition as well for channel subscribers only. You do need to be subscribed. Of course, you can via Amazon Twitch Prime, which is free. Or there are a choice of paid subscriptions to unlock emotes and sub badges. There we go. In the chat there for you guys. As we're on board of Bilges at the moment, as he comes through sector 2 towards that fast left right chicane. Takes it in 7th gear. It's interesting actually because I think the guys who are confident knives, they tend to take that chicane in 7th. They just drop down the 1 gear as opposed to 6th.
Yeah,
that a few people do.
Yes, 6 in the first corner and 7 in the second. That's what I've been taught this week anyway. And then the 7th gear in the second corner gives you a lot more drive out of the. And
yeah, you don't get that spin up.
Not so much more drive, but more grip.
Yeah, you don't get that spin up. Yeah. Okay, here comes Bilges, just come around the final corner, powering down the start-finish straight. He is currently sat with no lap time set. This goes P5 for the 21.7 on the soft compound tyre.
Mr. Goon.
Yep, Mr. Goon coming around, a couple of corners to go.
Just got out of shape a little bit, so it'd be interesting if it cost him.
Have you seen a picture of him? He is out of shape. He's nearly out of shape as me. Just kidding, Mark. Just kidding, Mark. 21.9 before he starts sending me death threats through PM. 21.9. Good to see him back though. Goes P6, and that's not a bad time on the mediums. That's the second fastest time we've seen the medium compound tyre. Stiggy Ryan.
Stiggy Ryan just invalidated.
Yeah, he's invalidated. I tell you what, mate, he is struggling a bit at the moment.
So many invalidations I've seen already in the first 1.5 qualifying sessions.
Absolutely. Raikkonen Forever has just started his lap. He's coming through sector 1. In fact, he's to the end of sector 1 now, about to start sector 2. Anyway, chat, sorry, I've been missing a lot of what's been posted. How are you all doing, chat? Have you missed TIR? Have you missed me? Come on, tell the truth. I can take it. How are you all doing out there in Twitch land? You've lost the main Twitch streamer, but his deputy is here. The racing guru, so fear not. Let's see how Raikkonen gets on. Yeah, I'm on board of Raikkonen.
Yeah, it's just.
What car is that? Is that the AlphaTauri? Is it? Was that a Williams?
It's a Williams.
It's a Williams. Jesus Christ! Why don't they just make them different colours for kind of?
There's a clue. There's a clue on the halo, mate. If you have a look.
Is there? I can't see, mate. I'm getting binoculars out. Right, here comes Raikkonen Forever, about to cross the line. He obviously big improvement this will be. He's going to go through with a 1:22.2, puts him in P7. Is that going to be enough to get him through the Q3? Got about 4.5 minutes left. The time is, where are we looking at? Yeah, 4.5 minutes yet. Ramp and badges on the lap.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet out there at the moment. I was going to say badger's your next one.
Yeah, on board a badger. Ninja says, nice guesses of car beer. Hey. Pipe down, young'un, before I boot your ass. Just kidding. Hey, I could have said it's Ferrari when it was white. You never know. I'm not that blind, though. Currently in the drop zone, then, we have... Well, Mr. Man's definitely out. Of course, he buried it at the left-right chicane. Racer is in the drop zone at the moment. So is JBM. Sticky Rise on that lap at the moment in the drop zone. So is J-Lo as well. 69 bits from Ninja. Where'd you get these old figures from, Ninja? Was that just another sexual connotation? Listen, I've got to be careful what I say on Twitch now, Nige. I can't say like racist things or or sexual things. That's most of my material gone. You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to do? I might as well just shut the channel down and just go to bloody boring YouTube or something. You know what I'm saying? Jeez.
Nobody wants that, do you?
I've got to be.
You just have to
just got to
start-
behave myself.
You have to start going to church on a Sunday, guy, or something. You know, change your ways. You've got
recount all my
JB.
sins. All right, Rampant went through the 21.4, by the way.
JB's just going across the line.
Let's jump on him real quick. And he goes P9, 22.3. Is that going to be enough to get him through? He's still got about 3 minutes left in qualifying. J-Lo's on the lap at the moment.
Ryan's just starting.
Yeah, J-Lo's just coming up to the end of a
That's
lap. That's all right. Ninja with 73 bits. I don't know where he's getting these odd bits from, but thank you. Cheers, Bri. Let's see what J-Lo can do. Currently sat there with no time set. Needs to get himself onto the leaderboard here. And he's not going to be this lap. He'll be going now. So let's jump on with... who is that? Is anybody actually on a lap at the moment? Sticky Ryan.
Is Badger on a lap, I think, perhaps? I don't know. He might be coming in.
Sticky's on a lap at the moment.
It doesn't... Yeah, Sticky just started his lap.
A couple more cheers for the chat. You guys are on fire. Chat, you're on fire tonight. Ninja with another 101 bits. Man. And that's in reply to Phantom's 100, proud member of the Nos Army. Nice to see you, dude. Looking forward to racing against you this season and beating you. Oh, Sticky Ryan's gone. Sticky Ryan is dead. Wow.
Ambulance required.
It's the same place as Mr. Man, mate. Carnage. And then they were 13.
I think he invalidated his first one, and then obviously got a bit nervous and pushed too hard, and bye-bye there. That is going to kill some people tonight.
It is, definitely. And Phantom's there with another 102 bits. There's a bit war. There's a bit war going on in the chat tonight, Nige. Jeez.
I did hear a lot of these lads do like to get their bits out. You know, it is what it is.
Well, here comes J-Lo on his flyer. And he has got through P7. But Devler and Asher on outlaps. Foreman's coming through as well, Sector 3. He is a 10th up at the moment. This is... Oh, man, he needs to find a bit more than this, to be honest. He needs to find a bit more time. Top 10 course, go through the Q3, ladies and gents. If you didn't already know, we do run the full qualifying sessions here in Total Impact Racing. We're not like Mickey Mouse leagues that use short qualifying. That's for Mickey Mouse stuff, you know what I mean? Apart from our Performance League, of course. He does improve, but not quite enough. 122.405. He could go again if he's got the enough in the old battery pack. Like, let's watch Racer. Racer's on a lap now. This is Ash's chance.
JB's just come in under Sector 3 as well, but he's got his fuel light on, so whether he makes it to the end, I'm not sure.
Okay, well he's found 3 tenths actually, so it might be possible. Ninja with another 103 bits. Wow! Can't keep track of it, I'm telling you. Johnny B's off. Johnny Bullshit's off. He pushed too hard. I know, I've done the same thing, so I know exactly where he's done it. Ash... Sticky Ryan is not happy in the chat.
Races on that.
Hashtag Nozamis, Gaza Burgess. Oh man. Thompson's there as well. Phantom's there. The Noz Army, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Trying to hold a bit of a burp in there. Right, Ash is coming around the final. Excuse me, couple of corners. What could he do? Currently sat in P13, 123.2. Needs to find
when you've
about a second.
Devler's next.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right. It's all right, dude.
Straight after.
Interrupt me one more time when I'm walking. I'll cut your Jacobs off. Just kidding. Just kidding, man. All right, what can Ash do? Can he get himself through? Yeah, he goes P6. Good lap, 121.6. Let's jump on board Devler. About to go through. He's also well up at his previous time. He goes P2 with a 20.9. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Fast moving at the end there, and we have lost Raikkonen forever. We have lost Johnny B, and we have lost VRC Foreman. Man, I tell you what, Nigel, it was all happening towards the end of that qualifying session there. And Dragoon...
It was really hard to keep up.
Yeah. Dragoon only just squeezed through in the end with that 121.90 set on the on those soft compound tyres. Quick look at the chat. Sticky Ryan
Some
says,
of these boys are really...
Yep, so 2 seconds. Quick look at the chat. Sticky Ryan says, wouldn't have been going so hard if I didn't invalidate twice. Yep, Nigel did actually allude to that prior to your spin there. Both Red Bulls out. Get the mechanics out, says discreetly. Ninja says, did I win at Phantom? I can't think. Gazette is the Army Elite. Okay. Kenzie Retro says, Comp 1 Spitfire. Okay. Unique shots, welcome, says go on Ash. I saw a base in the chat earlier on. I forgot to say hello. Lou, if you're watching, welcome, dude. Wasn't ignoring you. Good evening, Ben Prime. Benji Brundle. Good to see you, dude. The fake Scotsman living on the Isle of fucking. Where does he live? Where does Benji Brundle live again? Is it bloody North Pole or something?
Wales, isn't it?
Somewhere up there, isn't it? It's, what's that island that got banned because they did all the anthrax research there, you know, off the Isle of Hebrides? I think that's where Ben lives, isn't it?
I have no idea what you mean, but I don't think it's far enough out, is it? Lapland, I heard.
Lapland. It's Rothsay, the Isle of Bute in Scotland. Very beautiful part of the country. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be shortly landing at Isle of Bute Airport. Passengers are reminded to set their clocks back 25 years. Just kidding, Ben. Just kidding, dude. Sorry. He's going to kill me for that. Ninja is gifted a tier 1 sub to Chippers89. Man, that's 4 gifted subs there from Ninja. Thank you so much, dude. And welcome, Chippers. So there we go. Let's give you a quick rundown then of Q2. So Spitfire, fastest lap. Of course, these guys, top 10 will be starting on the tyres they set their fastest lap times on in Q2. So we've got Devler in P2, Puma Spec P3, Swayze Ramp and Badger 4 and 5, Tactical Ball at P6 on the mediums, Ash, Bilges and J-Lo on the softs, and Dragoon will be starting on the mediums in P10 and dropping out of Q2, Raikkonen and Forever, JPN, VRC Foreman, HQ Mr. Man and Stig E. Ryan. They drop out. Let's go back to the studio.
Nice little effort there from Borat and Dragoon on the mediums as well. That could be a bit of a tactical genius in the race.
Absolutely.
I guess we'll find that out.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Ninja's also gifted another sub, tier 1 sub to Stiggy Ryan. That's 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Bri, you're on form tonight, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Mambo, the cheers of 300 bits. Man! Jeez. And just when you thought it was safe, Ninja says, I'm having none of that. You do 300, I do 301. Because he's the boss. Thank you, Ninja. The superstar, dude. And this guy, by the way, ladies and gents, became Ninja. He actually is a genuine, one of the genuine nice guys. I absolutely mean that. He gave me a pedal set and an F1 wheel add-on, which I will be debuting tomorrow night, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. For the TX Thrustmaster wheel. So thank you so much again, Ninja, for that, man. You're an absolute superstar. And we've almost got 60 people watching. Nice, not bad for the first stream of the season.
Yeah, very good. I did say before the stream, didn't I? I sort of wonder how many people will tune in, and they're not letting us down so far.
Absolutely. Welcome, everybody. Of course, if you haven't already followed, please hit that follow button. Don't forget, of course, you can also subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Via Amazon, Twitch Prime, or paid tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 subscriptions to unlock subscription badges and special subscription emotes as well. The emotes are going live. If they're not already live, they'll be live by tomorrow. They've been submitted to Twitch for review, but they will be good. Trust me. Okay, let's get back to the action. And also, by the way, ladies and gents, if any of you guys are streaming, I can't remember her name, is it Kate, isn't it? Any of you guys are streaming, of course,
Kate.
in the future, actually pop, nice, tag her in the chat, mate.
Okay, will do.
Ninja says, didn't need to say that, pal, just a thanks for the streaming. No, man, you're a legend. You really are. Very generous guy. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get some telemetry up and running. That's one thing I wish Codemasters would sort out, is actually have the telemetry up ready. You know what I mean? So I don't have to go through and press all the bloody buttons.
I did notice it does keep the track map on full, but none of the other stuff appears. So I guess we're getting there slowly. By 2029, we might be able to keep it all on.
Yeah,
maybe?
hopefully by then they'd have lost the license. We'll have somebody else making the game. Oh, Swayze, there's back end just twitching a little bit there in the pink car, the Racing Point, the no point racing car. He is currently lead car here in Q3. Kenzie Retro says the chat says just as well the new patch came out today, beer. Otherwise we'd miss it. We could have a classic beer rant. Talking of which, anyone still missing their pit coins? Yeah, I am. Codemasters, I paid £60 for this godforsaken game, and you didn't have the decency to give me the 5,000 whatever is pit coins I'm supposed to have. Where is it? Sort it out. Right, Swayze is invalidated, so let's jump on board. I think was it Tactical Borat? Nigel's gone quiet. Somebody kidnapped him.
Sorry, I was just tagging Kay in the chat.
I think a car might be in front of. I can't see who that is actually in front of Tactical Borat, but we'll stay with Borat anyway. I think he's making his debut tonight. I can't recall seeing him before. I could be wrong. Well, he goes through the 120.3. Yeah, 120.3. Good lap there from Tactical Borat. Dragoon's in Sector 3, about to complete his lap. A couple cars coming through as well. There'll probably be 2 runs, ladies and gents, in Q3. Dragoon goes P2, the 120.8. Jay Loafer went through the 121.3. Devlar goes P3, the 20.6. Showed good pace in Q1 and Q2. Res Ramp and Badger, he's about to come through.
Badger, yeah.
And he goes P4, the 121.3. Okay,
Spitfire next.
Now he's invalidated, so we'll go on with Swayze. Yeah, Kate Lillian. If any of you guys, any of the TIR streamers or anybody who wants to get into some streaming, needs some emotes, doing some subscription badges if you're affiliate or partner, please give this lady, Kay Lillian, a shout. She has done a fantastic job for Nigel and myself. I really appreciate it. And give her a shout. As you can see there on the Instagram, it's Kay's Digital Art. So thank you, Kay. Right, Swayze about to go through in the no point racing car, and he goes through P4, the 121.1. Bilges is on a lap, going through the chicane.
Banana car, Dragoon's next.
Dragoon, is it? I think he might be coming in, mate. Is he?
Oh, it's invalidated, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Keep forgetting that when it goes red, it's invalidated. Sorry.
I need to just check something on Twitch, actually, before I forget. Just call the Ash for 2 secs, mate. I need to go on Twitch and do something.
Yeah, of course. Bilges just coming out of the final corner then. Comes across the line. And posts a 121.4. And I think at the moment the track is pretty quiet. Swayze's the only one out there, but he's 3 seconds down on his time, so I'm presuming he's coming in. So this is the lull really between the 2 runs in Q3.
Yeah,
I'm going to be back in the pits now.
I need the exact correct name for Kay, Twitch name, because that is not, because you didn't tag her, so it couldn't have been the right one.
I don't think she's still in the chat, so I couldn't tag her. It's Kay Lillian, I think.
Okay, I won't do what I was going to do until the next time I see her. Okay, I need to go. Sorry, I was just doing something on the old internet. Right, Bill just went through the 21.4. We got Spitfire and Puma Spec on outlaps, but expecting big things of Puma Spec. TIR is back, baby, says Sam Tabner. Yeah, nice to see you, Tam. And there's a name below his I've not seen for a long time. Macho P's. Evening, Captain. Evening to you, Macho. Nice to see you. Of course, you raced a lot with Adam Dude, if memory serves me correctly. Good to see you back in the stream, fella. Welcome. Okay, so we're just waiting for Puma and Spitfire to complete their outlaps. I think Spitfire's going to be the first on track, actually. Yeah, Spitfire's about to start his flyer in the Ferrari. Extreme XJ, Davey J's in the chat. Hey, TIR, beer, let's go racing. Absolutely nice to see you, Davey. Hope you had a good day at work today, man. Over in the good old US of A. Why did I sound Australian when I said that?
G'day, Skip.
Yeah, put it on a shrimp and the barbie. Yeah, whatever. Beer. God damn it. Okay. On board is Spitfire. Davey, if Davey you're still watching, man, I'm going to do some PUBG after this stream, by the way. If you fancy it, let me know. I need to play some PUBG. I got anger in me, so I need to let out. Do you get that noise? Do you get anger in you? You have to play a video game to release your anger? I really do.
No, I'm the opposite way around. I'm calm beforehand, and then I play F1 and I get completely angry. So
yeah, it's just if you want to see Rager knives, just give him basically F1 or FIFA and watch him go. Just wind him up and let him go. Poof, he's off.
I've even stopped playing FIFA. I haven't played FIFA for months because it's just rage against the machine, literally.
Yeah. All right, Spitfire's about to come through. Oh, he went 2 ways invalidated. He's going to have to go again. That's unlucky. Puma Spec, I think, is next. I think. Just double check.
Borat, mate.
He's invalidated.
Oh, God. I get that right eventually.
They always invalidate just after you say.
I'm just checking you're awake, mate. That's all. Just testing you.
David
Make
J,
sure you're back in the game.
Absolutely, dude. Dave J in chat says, I'm always angry. Oh, man. Ladies and gents, if you ever watch my PUBG stream, he is the American. There's 3 Americans I play with a lot, right? He is the guy. I have to turn the microphone down. You know what I'm saying? I have to turn it down. Because the rage, it makes my earphones pop out like that. You know what I'm saying? Puma Spec goes P5 for the 121.3. Now, is he going to have chance for another run? ERS 0. He can get around again and we'll push it again. A couple of guys on out laps. Swayze is about to start his lap.
Just started.
Yep. Yes, Davey, you're one angry dude. Just kidding, man. Love you, really. All right. What we're going to do, ladies and gents, hopefully, is when qualifying is finished, which will be in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to take like a 5-minute break. It all depends on whether these guys ready up or not, which I'm really hoping they don't. We'll have to wait and see.
And me. I need a break. I need to go for a lie down.
I need nicotine. It's a formation lap. Have you done a Gaza, or is the formation lap on?
It is on, I believe.
It is. Okay.
I'm 95% sure.
Well, that gives me time to go for a cheeky puff, even if they do ready up. Sorry, Gaza. He's in the chat. He's like, wait. Sorry, man. Oh, go on, Gaz. I'll give you a plug. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, we've got Performance League around Bahrain. Make sure you tune into this guy's channel. Right, Swayze's coming around a couple of corners to go to finish his flying lap. Currently sat there in P4, the 121.1. Can he improve on that time? So he's actually looking a pretty good lap. You're welcome, Gaz. Has he done enough to get himself onto the front row? He has improved. It's still P4 though, 121.0. It does improve, but it's not enough.
Badger's next.
Here comes Rampant Badger. He's 2 tenths up in Sector 2. Again, can he get himself onto the front row? If he has a good final sector, he could just get into the 120s here. It's looking very, very interesting. Comes around the final corner. What car is that? I don't know. It's a car. It's got 4 wheels. Is it enough? He's gone P3. Yep, P2, row 2, 120.9. We had a good final sector. Puma Spec.
It's a Williams, mate.
It's a Williams, is that? Thanks, dude. I will, I'll learn them. Especially with a racing guru. I don't even know what bleeding cars are on track apart from the fact they've got 4 wheels. Or in HQ Mr. Man, Stiggy Ryan's case, 3 wheels. Okay, here comes Puma Spec. He's got about, 3 corners to run in that, I was going to say the silver Merc, but of course now it's got that black livery. Hashtag LHM, Lewis Hamilton matters. Jesus Christ. Okay, here comes Puma. Has he improved? 121.3 was his previous time. He's outside at 121.4, stays in P6. Who's next, dude?
I think Swayze's gone again. Just coming across the line. Oh, he's run out. No, he's pulled out.
Right, I need...
Pulled out.
Right, Tactical Borat has improved. He's a 10th up in Sector 2. If there's any car in front of him, mate, let me know. But I'm on board a Tactical Borat at the moment.
Just checking now.
Spitfire's on the lap, I believe.
Badger's down. Yeah, Badger's down this time.
Badges in.
Spitfire, yeah, last
Yep.
two corners,
Here
mate.
comes Spitfire. Hasn't set a time yet. This is his one chance at a flying lap. Can he get himself? He has got good pace. We saw that in Q2. This is looking a mighty lap. Yeah, 19.9. First guy into the 19s. Takes provisional pole, but there's still other guys on track. Tactical Borat comes across the line. Has he? He's 2/10 up after sector 2. It's going to be close. Oh, 19.9 out
Whoa.
by less than a tenth of a second. Wow. Dragoon's currently in P3. Dragoon's found a lot of time. Oh, Devil has spun last corner. J-Lo, and here comes TIR Racer. He hasn't set a time so far. This would be his one and only chance. Can he get himself? He's going to be starting in P10 by the looks of it. J-Lo is not going to improve, I don't think. He's down in his time. Dragoon, though, was up. But he's invalidated. He was half a second up in Q2. Oh, man, that could have been possibly a pole lap there. Swayze's bailed out. Puma Spec has also bailed out into the pits. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Spitfire takes pole.
I think
Ferrari. Hey, no, see that?
I think the story of
See that Ferrari, mate? Pole position. It's a good omen for the rest of the season for us, Steve.
mate.
Team Ferrari.
I raced against Spitfire the other night. He was on pole. Second when I was on pole, and he's quick. He's very quick driver. Looks really good pace. Yeah, and Borat as well. And I think Dragoon's story of Q3 is invalidation. Two of his laps are invalidated.
That last lap, mate, he was half a second up in sector 2. So you can imagine it add another 3/10 onto that. He would have been around about there, mate. Of course,
19s though. In the 19s is very impressive.
Yeah, that's very, very impressive indeed. So let's give you a quick rundown of qualifying then. Spitfire takes pole position in the Ferrari. Tactical Borat P2 and the Alfa Romeo. Dragoon P3 in a Renault. Who will be happy with that though, P3. Rampant Badger P4 in the Williams. And we've got the two McLarens, Devil and Bilges on row 3, P5 and 6. Swayze P7. And we've got Puma Spec and J-Lo Field in the Mercedes P8, P9. And then TIR Racer, the second No Point Racing driver in P10. So that's your qualifying, ladies and gents. Let's go back to the studio. Okay, thanks for the follow, Surreal Kills. Welcome to BeOnKebab.tv. It's just reached over 600 followers as well. Not bad, not too shabby. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to take a very short break for 2 minutes. Nigel, you there? Can you just cover me for 2 minutes? I'm really hoping these guys don't ready up. Do not ready up?
Yeah, I can do, yeah.
All right, ladies and gents, I'll be right back.
So there we have it, guys. Qualifying complete. First one of the new season. Spitfire leads the way. Borat second and Dragoon third. That's your top three. If you want to start putting in your predictions into the chat. Who you fancy? I mean, 119 already. Division 4. What a start to the season. Puts the pressure on the next couple of leagues to try and get in the 19s as well. And a dry race as well for the first race of the season, which always brings good entertainment, good racing, good fast racing, which is what we want. And obviously as well, Codemasters decided that they saw that we were going live with our new season this evening and dropped in the new Mercedes livery. Oh, and of course, Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez have got the correct gloves on, which is obviously really high up on the priority list for bug fixes. Surreal says Weber's to be in the top 5. Weber's fan in the chat. Welcome in, Surreal. Come on, guys. Who's your favourites for the top 3? Sounds like Beer is returned. He's just got his coffee or tea. Became Ninja. I think as I've been having something a bit stronger than tea. Because he says Kenzie first, Ariston second, and Webber's third. Not yet, Stiggy. We'll give you the go ahead.
Rightio.
When we're ready.
Right then.
Beer's back.
Let's do
I'm just
it.
going to nip for a quick,
Okay.
quick break, mate. It'll be 2 seconds.
Right, the guys, we're ready up in 2 minutes. Anyone, you guys? Yeah, 2 minutes, Sticky. All right then, guys, how are we all doing then? You ready for this? Predictions in the chat, please. Don't forget the competition, which I will pop in the chat now for you guys. Channel subscribers only. Last call. Who will set the fastest lap time in the race tonight must complete the race. £10 Xbox, a gift card for the lucky winner. I want to see a winner tonight as well. I really, really do. Surreal Kill says, big fan, Beer. I don't blame you. I'm a racing god. Fear Taki says, when's the fun start? 2 minutes. Actually, no, tell a lie. 1 minute, 38 seconds to be precise. Phantom goes for Spitfire. 10:02. Yes, Stiggy. I can tell. Yeah, I'm glad you can tell the time there, dude. 4 cars out. T1 says, Anstan. Welcome, by the way. Nice to see you, dude. Oh, there's Nigel there with his squeaky chain. He's a bit of WD-40, I reckon, Nigel.
Did you hear that?
I did. Or was that you breaking wind?
Yeah.
Which one?
No, it is my chair. It never used to creak until before lockdown, and then I got a bit lazy and put a bit of weight on, I think. It's trying to tell me to get fit.
Tell me about it, mate. I've put my chair on mute so you can't hear it when it squeaks. You know what I mean?
I tried to put this can on mute, but I don't think it's going to work, so...
Right, let's go racing, guys. Fear Tanky says, is it sunny in your living room? Yeah. I've got, what it is, you see, I've got 3 eyes. So I have to cover them up with the old shade so you can't see the fact I've got an eye in the middle. Left eye, right eye, Jap's eye. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's do this. Ready up, guys. Let's go racing. How many cars are going to die lap 1? That's the big question.
None. It's the start of a new season. Everyone's wiped the slate clean. It's going to be a beautiful start to the season. Everyone's going to get through cleanly. You heard it here first.
Okie dokie. Hey, look,
I'm talking about the formation lap.
I've got the new boom mic now as well, as you can see, Nigel. Oh, no. Johnny P has left the session. Man, he is screwed. They've readied up. Good luck all, says Ninja. And cheers, 154 bits. Thank you so much, Ninja. Much appreciated, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to the main studio. Main camera, even. Formation lap is on. Let's get some telemetry up and running, give you an idea of what tyre strategies we've got. Tom says in the chat, says, oi, Beer! Yes, what, mate? Have you moved to Sunderland yet? I have, mate. I'm in Sunderland. Sunny Sunderland. There's your tyre choices. I don't think JP...
So you invited him back in, mate.
Yeah, I think he might be missing from the grid, mate. Not too sure.
I think because we got to the grid, he might be all right. Because he's still showing in the list, but I guess we'll see in a minute.
Tactical Borat and Dragoon. Now, we were talking about their tyre strategies in Q2. The fact they were 6th and 10th in Q2. Look where they are now, mate. 2nd and 3rd on the grid on the medium compound tyre. That could be a really, really good strategy call.
Definitely so. I think with the medium strategy at the start, there needs to be no safety car.
Yeah, that's
for at least the first 10.
Fucking fear.
Did you see the predicted pit stop?
No, I didn't see that, mate. Did that come up on my screen?
It came up just for me.
Did I? Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
It came up for me. I don't know whether you saw it.
Yeah, Benji was saying about that. Apparently, it's supposed to come up with like tyre strategies. There we go. Hey, it's just come up on my screen. Oh, wow, look at that. It's the first time I've seen that, ladies and gents. I had no idea that was there. There we go. So you've now seen the strategies for 1 or 2 stoppers. That's pretty cool, man. Ninja in the chat says, I'm not going to lie to you, living in Mackham land hurts me a bit. Yes, I'm a Mackham now. I'm a northerner. Moved up from the south of England, yeah. I really should have my coat and my woolly hat on, really, living this far north. See Eskimos and whatnot, polar bears, like they're going to the beach. Anyways, P-Tech, Dr. Disrespect, Q says, Fear Tanky. Listen, I was streaming, I was racing, I was video gaming before that American wannabe was even a glint in the postman's eye. Okay. Watch the lights, ladies and gents. We are about to go racing TIR back, hopefully not with a bang. Albert Park, Melbourne, Australia. Man, I've been waiting for this for so long. Watch for the lights to renovate, get a decent camera angle off Cody's. I'm not going to get it, but there we go. Watch the lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Sometime today would be nice. And it's go, go, go in Melbourne Park, and 2 guys play 4 horse, and Lloydie have got jump starts. Coming through to turn 1, what's going to happen as we scroll through the cars? Spitfire has got the lead, Tactical Ball at P2, Dragoon. Let's scroll through the cars, any major contacts as they come down towards turn 3. It's going to be heavy on the brakes. It's not looking too bad so far, dude. Bilge is at the inside, double overtake. He's got the move done on Swayze, but not on Puma Spec. Yes, he has got the move done. Yeah, great drive.
Little bit of bumper cars down the back, but nothing too major. I don't know whether there was a glitch start there, Bia.
I think there might have been, dude. This is Codemasters, what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? But Spitfire has got a fantastic start there in the Ferrari. Leads Tactical Bora already outside DRS range. Dragoon in P3, Rampant Badger P4, Devler in P5. We've got Bilges P6, Swayze P7, Puma Spec P8, JLO right behind the VRC Foreman is your top 10 currently. So far, fingers crossed, a relative to Queen Cigar. Webbers is making a move on Lloydie, side by side. Going to stay with this one.
Ryan's just... Yep.
And I think Lloydie's yielded there to Mr. Man. Oh, man, he almost got cut up there as well.
Stiggy just jumped Ash into 12th.
JBP did get back in. That is great news. He is racing. A couple of these guys, they're going to have drive-through penalties to serve.
Yeah, really interesting. Oh,
someone's off. Ash has spun it there, the last corner, but he's no damage, I don't think. But those tyres are going to be cooked for a good few corners.
Yeah, he just got a bit out of shape. Saved it well, though.
Yeah, Lloydie and Flavor are coming now to serve their drive-throughs. Of course, they can put the hard tyres on now. Speeding in the pit lane, 5-second penalty for Flavorful Horse. Let's have a quick look through. Swayze's made a move, got position back on Bilges, moves himself back up to P6, and Puma Spec is right behind him, pushing hard. But Spitfire is gone. He is checked out, Nigel. 2 seconds up the road already.
Yeah, he means business already. He's gone off on the softs. I think he knows he needs to get away from those 2 behind him on the mediums and open up a bit of a gap.
Well, the graphic there, ladies and
gentlemen. He's obviously going to be slower later, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. That's your position changes there. Sticky Ryan has got past Raikkonen forever as well. Moved himself up to P12. P11. Raikkonen forever drops to P12. Your biggest winner there was VRC Foreman and Sticky Ryan at the start. We've got yellows in Sector 2.
Looking through it, trying to find it. Can't see anything.
Can't see anybody.
Oh, oof! Foreman up the inside of Jailer Field. Nearly contact there.
Let's watch that one, but has he made that stick? I think he might have done, mate. He's moved himself up to P9. Yes, he has. Great move there.
Yeah, Jailer Field just went off the track a little bit. I think Codemasters has gone over the top on the predicted pit stop strategy.
It is coming
on my screen every 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm getting it a bit now as well. It's nice to see some new graphics, in the game. You know what I mean? Ariston's come into the pits now. Was it him who had an incident? Is this for a new front wing? Let's just stay with Ariston. Let's have a quick look. Of course, he's running no traction control in the Haas.
Front wing looks intact. Is it a drive-through?
Is he serving a drive-through? It is. Yeah, he served a drive-through. I did not see that come up on the screen, dude.
No, normally I think it's to do with the start. That is because you've got 3 laps to serve it. So I am interested to find out what happened at the start there. Cause all the cars ghosted on the grid, so I'm not sure what was going on.
Now Borat has got his medium tyres up and running now. He's now catching Spitfire. The gap was over 2 seconds. It's dropped down to 1.4 seconds. And they have kind of both dropped Dragoon. Dragoon also on the medium compound tyre. Let's just get the tyre strategies up just to remind you guys of where we're at the moment. Boat's gone!
Safety car.
Boat's gone! Boat's gone! He has put it, he's spun it, and he's put it in the wall. Safety car, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means. TIR safety car is out. Tactical Borat on his debut has binned it in from P2. Man.
Swayze pits, Rampant Badger pits, Bilges pits. All taking a free pit stop. They're probably go to the hards now, Beer.
Absolutely, yeah. Swayze has picked up a 5-second penalty in the pit lane. Just watch for the graphic as the tyre choices will flash as they change colour. Ninjas in the chat says Lloydie did jump start, and the two other followed suit. That was Flavorful Horse. And who was the other one? I've forgotten now. Lloydie. No,
Ariston, wasn't it?
Was it Ariston? Yeah, it must have been Ariston. Safety car is out, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 4.
This is the safety car, Beer, that I was talking about for those medium runners. They didn't want it. I know Borat's gone. He was on the medium, so that's one of the two. But Dragoon could suffer from this. Yeah. If I was him, I probably would have pitted and gone hards and just run it to the end, because now he's a sitting duck.
He will be now for a while, yeah. I mean, the strategy might still come back to him yet. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Quick look at the chat. Macho P says TIR Spitfire making Adam Do look like he drives on a dinner plate, or with a dinner plate. Adam, don't take that line down, son. And he's not. He just calls him, quite simply, a virgin. It's a bit unoriginal, to be fair, Adam.
One thing about the safety car, Beer, is it gives the guys with a drive-through chance to
it gets them right back in the race. In fact, I think it's for who's there running on the hard tyre near the end. That's going to help him out quite nicely. All the guys running the hards.
Flavorful Horse.
Can those guys run to the end on those hards?
I think so. Yeah. Okay. If they look after the tyres, I think I went from 9 to the end on the medium. So I'd probably say a few more laps on the hards, but they really will have to look after them. Maybe hope for a virtual safety car or two, maybe.
Okay.
And Spitfire's got the gearbox glitch, which is horrific.
He is luckily, mate. He's not got it on my screen, thankfully.
The front two have both got it. You can hear it from Devler's car, both of them. It's horrendous.
Raikkonen Forever's coming to the pits as well. Now, is that just to simply get rid of those softs, or does he have an issue? Sam Tabden chat says, the hards will go from here to the end. Okay. Timur Mindy says, that's what happened when you spin up the rears, referring to that crash there from Tactical Borat. I mean, I'm hoping...
Yeah, what's the 20...
Yeah, go on, mate.
What's the 2020 safety car handling like, mate? That's what I want to know.
I'm feeling pretty good, mate. Look, no hands. Hands-free driving, man. What can I say? I'm feeling confident in the safety car. Look, my pace is better than last season as well, Nige. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm hoping so. Now you're with the best racer in the league, mate. You've got to be.
I can always tell, Nige, when you're bullshitting. Your lips move. Do you know?
I've got to big myself up. Nobody else does.
And also, mate, even though you're my teammate, and you do remind me of a turd, i.e. number 2. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'll do my talking on track, mate.
He's got no. You do your crashing on track.
Probably, mate.
Yes, ladies and gents, drink driving. What can I say?
Borat's left the session.
That's fine. Not a problem. Right, safety car's coming in this lap, so let's get off the safety car.
That's a reasonably quick safety car as well. It's 2 laps, usually 3.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. So
that's a bit of variation this year, then.
Well, it's interesting actually with Dragoon.
That's the man's hit.
Now, was that a safety car glitch that we know and love from Cody's? Was there a genuine contact?
There's no wing damage, so who knows?
Who knows?
He's got that horrible glitch as well. Me.
Right, the question for Spitfire is how far can he take these soft tyres, because the top 6 did not pit. But okay, Spitfire's bolted, and he's got a good restart as well. And Dragoon was also no slouch for now.
Here comes Puma Spec.
Puma Spec on Devler for P3, coming up towards turn 1. Is he going to have a look at the inside? I think he is, and I think he's going to make it stick. Is he? Bit of a squeeze going on there. Oh, he's fighting back. Puma Spec's now going to have the inside line. Devlin's going to have to go the long way around, but no, Puma Spec's got him covered off. And just behind them, Jay Lofield having a look at VRC Foreman as well. And gets the move done. Great move there. And Sticky Ryan's gone straight through there as well. P6, VRC Foreman caught napping. Dropped 2 positions there. Yeah, what's that about Ariston, sorry?
Ariston involved in an incident on the restart, lost front left end plate.
Oh man, that's not good.
On the final corner.
And look at this, we've got Stiggy Ryan is really going for it, trying to look at the inside of J-Lo, has to back out there, that is not an overtaking spot there, but he's going to now try and force his way around the outside. And I think he might well have got the job done. He has got the job done, he's shown some good pace here tonight, moving himself up to P5.
Yeah, this safety car's done him a favour. I think he's going to be right up there shortly, as long as he keeps his overtakes patient.
Oh, Ash has gone.
3.
Oh, he's got the chicane, man.
Yeah.
Safety car.
Safety
He
car
has
again.
gone the same place as Stiggy Ryan and HQ Mr. Man in quali. He has gone at that fast left right-hander. Woof, man. Kenzie Retro up in P10. Go, Kenzie. Come on, Team Ferrari. Not that I'm biased. Well, actually, I am.
Pits.
Yeah, a few cars are going to come in. The soft runners are all going to come in now. Oh, Stiggy Ryan's got a 5-second penalty.
Goes to hards.
5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. Purple Haze, welcome. Good evening. Nice to see you, Stace. Beast says, let's go, Mambo. Good restart. Another safety car. Yeah. Okay.
Kenzie now, beer.
Kenzie is now P3. Take a screenshot.
On a brand new set of mediums as well. What position he's in.
Yeah, Ariston's just picked up a 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane.
A lot of the guys have gone to the hards in that free pit stop under the safety car.
Macho P says, did the helicopter ever come to fruition, Captain? Stand by. Oh, hello, we're above the track. Oh, we're not anymore. That's a shame. So Dragoon is now a race leader. Let's try and get a different camera angle from Cody's. Are we going to actually appear above the track? No. Not yet.
You know something? Dragoon there, beer now, with a second safety car in P1. He can control this race a little bit.
He can now, yeah.
If he can pull out a gap, he could do the medium to soft that I was talking about earlier. Because there's 2 safety cars, it's more than doable now.
Definitely. So Dragoon then yet to pit, of course, currently our race leader under safety car conditions, HQ Mr. Man, yet to stop, so he is going to drop right down when he does stop. Kenzie Retro on a new... Kenzie is... That's worked out so well for Kenzie.
Yep, so let's hope he can keep it all together. Be interesting at the end though, beer, when those front ones do pit for softs or faster tyres, they're going to catch up with them hard runners pretty swiftly. Yeah. We could have a hell of an end to the race.
I think we will.
Talking about the end of the race on lap 7.
Lap 7 out of 29. We're, 25% race distance, ladies and gentlemen. Still under safety car conditions. I've got a feeling a safety car might come in this lap, possibly. Ben Prime says, come on, Swayze, points for the pink Mercs. Yeah, the baby Merc, of course, the no-point racing car. Yeah, Badger on his hard tyres will be going to the end now as well. Telfie, welcome, dude.
Dragoon very close to that safety car then.
He was. Yeah, the car's up to Concertina up behind him.
Oh, someone's off. Spitfire went off. Has he got wing damage? Just trying to see.
No, it looks okay, mate.
No. He just went off. I think he had to take a void in action.
Where's the safety car, beer? Says Sarilka. Yeah, okay. Just for you. I want to get the copter out. Not got a good angle yet. Is the safety car going to come in this lap, ladies and gentlemen? I've got a feeling it might do, possibly. Where are they? Coming to Sector 3 now. It will come up in the bottom left of the screen if it is coming in.
Yeah, there you go.
Safety car is coming in this lap, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll get off the safety car. Mr. Mann, 5-second penalty for collision with Kenzie Retro. Please tell me, Nige, that we're not going to see these bullshit Codemasters glitches into the safety car again.
How can he get a 5-second penalty for a collision with Kenzie Retro when he's in front of him?
Right, Dragoon is doing a good job here, though. He is back in the pack right up. This is smart from Dragoon. He's got Mr. Man right behind him. When will he bolt? When's he going to make a move? Let's jump on board with Dragoon. Oh, he's gone. He's bolted just before the last corner, and he's got a good restart. Copter cam. Oh, I was going to get the copter cam out there. Damn.
Kenzie got an awful exit in, and now Swayze's coming past him.
Not quite.
Thinks better of it.
Kenzie actually did twat him, apparently. Spitfire, 3-second penalty. Well, here comes Swayze round the outside of Kenzie. Kenzie yields. Safety car. No, sorry. Yellows in sector 1. Who was that? Just coming off?
Devler went off.
Okay.
Oh, and Johnny Bullshit just hit the back of Webber's.
Just scrolling back through the pack at the moment. Stiggy Ryan's going to try and push hard. He'll be going to the end on those hard compound tyres. We've got Devler here having a look at Faithful Horse. Oh, bit of contact there. Tried to dim under braking there. Not quite close enough, but I think he might have the move done now. No, not quite. He's going to do it under braking. Oh, big lock up. Oh, he spun himself there. That's his own fault there, I think.
Badgers just took Kenzie as well.
Let's scroll back up through the cars. There is Kenzie Retro, but he's still there. P5 have got yellows in sector 2. I think that was for Devler. Yeah, a bit of a lunge at the inside there, Faithful Horse. That was never going to come off.
J-Lo Field and Flavorful Horse. Bit of a battle.
Let's jump on board with that one at the moment. Stiggy around with a 3-second penalty there. Multiple warnings. Oh, J-Lo, Flavorful Horse there. Back end twitching now. J-Lo's going to get a great run. Let's jump on board here. Yeah, easy peasy. Oh, Flavor's got some promises. Has he got a gearbox issue there? He just dropped 2 places, slowed right down.
Oh, wing damage. Raikkonen forever, I believe, or Puma Spec, one of the two. Oh, Raikkonen's gone in the wall.
He's not dead, but he's got some damage there by the looks of it. Dragoon with a 3-second penalty. Yeah, left front end plate is missing.
I think he lost one of the end plates just before that as well, which possibly didn't help the fact that he ended up in the wall afterwards. There's another yellow.
Oh, Ariston's on a spit it. Well, he's stopped. He's going to have to let these cars past, which he does safely. That's good to see. Meanwhile, up front, Dragoon has opened up a 2-second lead over HQ Mr. Man. Now, the big battle there is behind Kenzie Retro. We've got a gaggle of cars queuing up behind him. Bilges, Lloydie, Puma Spec, Stiggy Ryan, and soon Spitfire as well. Johnny B gets past Raikkonen forever, of course, Raikkonen with that damage. But yeah, Kenzie is a bit of a mobile chicane now. He is holding a lot of people up.
Oh, up the inside, Stiggy. Stiggy's just took...
Puma Spec at the inside.
Out of shape, Stiggy.
Stay with that one. Oh, Kenzie got a terrible exit out of the last corner. And Bill just goes through.
Stiggy just took 2 and... Yeah, Stiggy just took 2 of them in the last 2 corners as well.
Kenzie
goes on Kenzie.
Yeah, that move's done. It looks like Puma Spec's going to get through here. Probably Stiggy Ryan as well. Going to have 3 car wide almost. Oh, wow. Stiggy's so late on the brakes there, trying to get a double overtake done. And has he got it? No, he spun! Yeah, not the place to do it. Not the place to do it.
He should have backed out.
Should have waited. That's impatient there. Oof, dear. He did.
Oh, and a bad
Somebody clip that. That'd be one for the steward to take a look at. Raikkonen for in the pits.
That goes back there to what I said before when he was moving through the pack with a bit of patience. That was lacking patience.
Now Spitfire all over the back of his teammate. Is Kenzie going to let his teammate through? Spitfire is the quicker driver. This should be... Oh, someone's got the gearbox glitch. That sounds terrible. I think it's J-Lo's car.
It's awful. I've got about 6 cars with it. It's driving me up the wall.
It sounds like a fly caught in a curtain, you know. Bzzz, you know what I mean? It's, you know, it sounds ridiculous. Swayze's catching HQ Mr. Man as well. J. Lowfield has got past Kenzie Retro, moves himself up to P8. Kenzie's starting to go a bit backwards now, but we've got to look after those tyres. Swayze now is all over the back of HQ Mr. Man. In fact, he's going to get the move done. Mr. Man has had an incident. He's lost his wing. He's lost all of his front wing. Turn 2. Lloyd's
in the pits.
Yeah, just get rid of those tyres.
I think he's pit for a new wing because those tyres are only 1 lap old.
HQ Mr. Man there is going to have to come into the pits. Devil is into the pits as well. So Dragoon is looking in a pretty good position at the moment. Currently sat P1 with a 4-second gap over Swayze with some slightly fresher tyres. But Rampant Badger is the guy who is going to go to almost certainly to the end. Bilges has got past Mr. Man. Mr. Man, of course, they're missing that front wing. So he's going to go backwards here.
Oh! Who's that in the wall there?
It's probably Mr. Man,
yeah,
dude.
Mr. Man just got... Yeah, he got put... Well, Puma Spec nudged him into the wall by the looks of it.
Kenzie's now dropped down to P11. J. Lofer with a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Okay, so we are at lap 12 out of 29. Let's give you a quick rundown of where we're at. So, Dragoon yet to pit, currently in P1. Swayze P2. Rampant Badger, who has pitted under the safety car, P3. Bilges P4, also on the hard compound tyre. Puma Spec P5. Spitfire P6. J. Lofield P7. Those guys will be going to the end on those tyres. Then we've got JBP in P8. Stiggy, HQ Mr. Man just comes to the pits. Stiggy Ryan is in P9. Kenzie Retro then P11. Weber's P12. Flowful Horse P13. Lloydie 14. Ariston 15. Raikkonen Forever 16. VRC Foreman in 17th. Devler in 18th. We have lost so far TIR Racer and Tactical Borat, who was in second place when he lost the back end. So that is currently where we are at. So look at the close battle. Stiggy Ryan all over the back of JBN. Now let's see if he's learnt with a bit of patience this time. Anstan says at beerandkebab.tv, give FMS a shout out. They get plenty of shout outs with my Nightbot dude. I will do it at the end of the stream. JPP there with a 3-second penalty. Now, let's have a quick look at any other close battles. We've got Spitfire and Puma Spec and Bilges. Let's see if there's anything happening there. What's your views on the new Merc livery? What do you think?
It's growing on me. It's growing on me. I think it's probably nice to have a change. I know they've done it for set reasons, but I do think it's nice to have a change, and it is quite smart. I suppose everyone's used to silver, but everyone has a change from time to time. It'd be interesting to see whether they stick with the black livery going forward into the new seasons. Sector 3.
Ariston's gone. Ariston's dead. It's going to be a safety car, I reckon. Mr. Man's gone as well. There's been a crash between those two, possibly. We have got a third safety car, ladies and gentlemen.
Dragoon needs to take this free pit stop now. He has to go to the hards. Everyone else behind him is on the hards. He does not need to go to the softs, so he could just do a quick change in here.
How long? I've got a question, actually. How long will those medium tyres last, theoretically, considering this would be the third safety car?
I did 24.
So
23, 24 the other night, but generally 20.
Okay.
18, 20, depends on how hard you're on the tyres.
If it's a viable strategy to stay out on the mediums and then push really hard on a brand new set of softs towards the end of the race, do some overtaking.
We're about to find out.
He's coming in. He's coming in, so he's going to switch over to the hard compound tyre. Good shout there. Good call. Quick look at the chat.
I think that's the safest.
Yeah, you're probably right, dude. It's a safety first option. Sam Tabler says the black livery is beautiful. Ben Prime says, this is lovely. It's lovely, but black is a doomed colour in F1. Arrows changed to black and folded. So did Minardi. Yeah, but let's face it, Ben. What did Arrows and Minardi ever do in F1? They were doomed the moment they decided to go and race in F1. It's true, isn't it? It's true.
So the only other car that chose to pit was Johnny Bullshit, as you call him. Everybody else stayed out, so Dragoon will have to make his way back through 5 cars.
Yeah, it's come back out P6.
Interesting to see if Swayze tries to take those mediums all the way to the end. I don't think he will.
Yeah,
Maybe 26, it might be pushing it.
And Minardi also gave us Pierluigi Ginzani, widely recognised as one of the worst ever for F1 drivers, right up there with Luca Badoa. Sorry, we're replying to Ben Prime.
Luca Badoa.
I mean, to be fair, Minardi did have some great battles with the likes of Zach Speed, Pacific Racing, all those well-known cars, of course, that have won multiple Grand Prix. Not. All right. Someone's got the gearbox glitch.
Everybody has, I think, for me. I suppose it could be worse. You could get it when you're racing. That would be the worst.
Oh man, fast lap of the race so far. They're not purpling it this time. You have to actually physically look. That sucks. Is it a Spitfire? Yeah, Spitfire 124.3. Normally, remember in the last game they purpled it so you could see who had the fastest lap of the race at any given time, and they've decided in their infinite wisdom to take that out of the game. Okay.
Make you work a bit harder for your money.
Yeah, absolutely. But Swayze's our race leader now.
Who is it at the moment, do you say?
TIR Spitfire. Mambo.
Interesting. Wonder if Dragoon will pop one in, push in to get past those other 5. It will be.
The Ocean 87 says, where is the safety car? Okay, I'll get it out. It's been out so many times tonight, but you know what? I'll jump in it. There we go. Safety car's out for you. I'll do a bit of drink driving as well.
Highlander.
Ooh. It's thirsty work, this safety car driver, mate. I'm telling you. I want to get the cops cam out, though. But the co-bastards haven't given me an angle yet for the cops cam. You know what I'm saying?
They must know. To be honest, I wish on spectator mode you could pick more camera modes yourself.
Do you know what? Back in the old day, you used to be able to flick through all the camera angles and have it, set on one particular one. You could just flick through them. And again, it's another feature, a handy little feature that they just decided to take out of the game, and I don't know why. You know what I mean? I might do a low flyby. In fact, yeah, Nigel, I'm doing a low flyby, mate.
I just had to duck.
Doing a low flyby in the copter cam. Whoosh, there I am looking down. Oh man, yeah, I'm doing a real low. Oh, I'm actually now sat on the track. I better get back in the safety car.
Can you see the top of my? Can you see the top of my head from up there or
not? Mate, with your chrome dome, the top of your head, when the sun's glinting, it can be seen from 15,000 miles away, dude. You know what I mean?
So safety, mate. Safety car.
Safety car coming in. Okay, let's jump out of the safety car. Let's get ready to go racing again.
Yeah, enough of abusing me. Let's go racing.
There, Matthew P's just for you. Beer got his chopper out live on stream. No, report that to Twitch. Don't fancy a ban. Thank you very much. Okay, Swayze is our lead car. Then he'll have to make a pit stop. But he's got a great, what a fantastic restart he's got. He has absolutely left them for dead.
Rampant Badger was still in his warren, I think.
He was fast asleep. Oh, now, Puma spec on Bilges. At the inside turn 1, here we go. Oh, that was so close. These two were at it, before the last safety car. Bilges spots the inside line.
Dragoon wants it done quick on Spitfire, but no room there. Oh, he's gone wide, Spitfire.
I think he's just going to hold him off, though.
Yeah, it's not. You can't overtake through this section. You've got to wait.
Oh, he's picked up a 3-second penalty for his troubles. We'll just stay with this battle at the moment. This is a whole gaggle of cars here. Bilges. Spitfire. So close to the back of Puma spec. Man, that was so close. On board here with Spitfire.
Yellows.
Sectors 1 and 2.
Foreman, I think, has been off. He's got dirt on his
Oh,
tyres.
look at Spitfire. Is he going to thread the eye of the needle? Is he going to do a beer and take out 2 cars? Not quite.
You know what? Dragoon's going to have a great run at Amir, though.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just jump on board with Dragoon. He's got past Spitfire. Oh, but Spitfire's hanging in. Oh, it's 3 wide! 3 wide! 3 wide! Spitfire's into the wall! Oh, man, that was 3 into 1. Just do not compute.
And Jay LaField just went through there and said, thank you very much.
And Webber's up to P8. Oh, man. And Jay Lofield is now all over the back of Bilges. Puma Spec's now in P3. Spitfire's going to be fuming.
They just need to be a bit patient now and a bit calm.
Yeah,
Could get silly. So
I agree with Beast.
Take a breath.
A car went up the inside. I'm not sure which car that was, but it was a dive centre at the inside. And hopefully Spitfire's got to clip that. Bit of a lock up there. Oh, Raikkonen's gone. Raikkonen's gone. Where's... Oh, no. I can't see where he's gone. Foreman's in the pits for a new wing. Spitfire's in the pits for a new wing. And the safety car is out.
I think he's gone on the last corner. I can't...
Yeah, I think you might be right there, mate. Yeah.
Webber's with the drive-through.
Man,
that's disappointing for him.
We have seen some safety cars here tonight, mate. That's safety car number 4. I tell you what, though, this new game, mate, doesn't mess about the old safety cars, does it? He likes to bring them out.
No, it's just... Yeah, they haven't weakened the frequency, have they? Although, I guess if you look at where people crashed, if somebody did crash there in the real Formula 1, they probably have to bring the safety car out, so...
Yeah.
What do you want? Do you want it to be arcadey, or do you want it to be realistic? It's a tough balance.
No, we want it good. We want it good.
Swayze in the pits.
Yeah, Ben's
on the lead.
Ben Prime called it. Says he should go into the soft tyres now. Will he go to the softs? Will he go to the? Because he can do 2 laps. He'll have 2.5 free laps on these soft tyres with no wear. So softs might be an option here.
Bilges is doing the same.
Oh, he's being held.
Webber's, I think, is serving his...
Has he got a penalty to serve? Yeah, he's putting the softs on. Good call.
Got a penalty to serve, I think.
Oh, that's 2. That's
time.
like he served 2 penalties there. That's ridiculous. It held him coming into the pits and it held him coming out of the pits as well.
These are the sort of things with these penalties and stuff, though, that I did say that, you know, because there's been no Formula 1, this was the perfect time for Codemasters to sort some of this out, and they obviously been too busy swapping Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez's gloves around when they could be fixing other bugs.
Exactly. It's not going to happen, dude. Match of Peace says, it's a new hashtag, ladies and gents. Hashtag beer got his chopper out. Yeah, you know it. Definition of chaos, Division 4 Australia says scatter gold. Ben Prime says, please Swayze, pit for softs. He's done it. He's done it, dude. He's in. But Sam Tabner says, this is playing right into Swayze's hands. Never mind. I think he's made a mistake there, referring to Swayze going to the softs. B says, fresh softs will just do it. It's going to be an interesting call. Ben Prime.
Here, is it a glitch?
Yeah, go on.
Is it a glitch, or have you got Kenzie Retro on 23 lap softs?
I have got Kenzie Retro on 23 lap softs, which is absolutely BS because he was in the mediums not long ago, and we've only done 19. We've only done 19 laps.
19 laps. Oh God.
Codemasters. No.
What was that?
No.
What was that game you said they got right? They got right. 2014 was it? Which one do you like?
The last game that Codemasters got right was Brian Lara's Cricket on the PlayStation 1 in 1995.
Right then, who's up for that next week instead?
Jesus Christ! Honestly, they just can't get anything right. It's the joke. All right.
That is ridiculous. He is on softs though, but just not 23 laps.
He's on quite new softs, I reckon.
It's just gone from 23 to 25 on that lap, so he's going up in 2s.
Black
Was it 12, maybe?
Sorry, say again?
As I say, it just went up 2 as he went across the line this time, so...
25 lap, yeah.
On 12 lap odds.
Possibly,
yeah.
Possibly. Black T-shirt, nice to see you.
Shaking
Farrah
my head.
Bird says, "Why is Flavorful Horse worry about not having me as his teammate? He's in 8th." Scattergold and Dean Alex Anal says, "The top 4 from their old league, the Spectrum League. That is Rampant Badger, Puma Spec, J-Lo, and R Baker, or Stiggy Ryan." But yeah, that's the old. This is Total Impact Racing. I'm going to get out the safety car. Nigel, I'm feeling cramped in this safety car. I need to get out and stretch my legs. I spent so much time in this damn safety car tonight. You know what I mean?
You may have just been in it from the start, mate. You may have just drove around for 20 laps in front of them.
Aye.
Oh god, it must be in this lap. I would have thought.
One would have thought.
I just think though, if Dragoon and Ryan, Sticky Ryan, are patient, they're in good position to pick up podium.
Dragoon, I think, is Dragoon and Lloyd, Flavorful Horse, Swayze. Man, they're going to be quick because Dragoon, he's only done 6 laps on those. Sorry, 5 laps or 6 at the end of this lap on those hard compound tyre. Guys in front of him are all on pretty old tyres. Dragoon, I think, is in a great position. I mean, what Dragoon will be hoping for is that Kenzie can hold up. I don't think Lloydie's got the pace to beat Dragoon. I'm not sure about Flavorful Horse, but Swayze is the one Dragoon's got to watch out for, I reckon, now. And he'll be holding that. Retro can hold these guys up a little bit.
Listen, if Lloydie gets any points tonight, I'm not going to hear the last of it for a week. So,
okay.
Mind you, I was giving him tips earlier, so I'll just take the credit.
And are we racing again now? I believe we're racing again. Yeah, Rampant Badger gets a good restart there. Puma Spec P2, the Merc's doing really well. Puma Spec in P2, Jay Lowfield P3 with a gearbox glitch. Stiggy Ryan has made his way back up to 4th. Of course, he had the incident at turn 4.
Swayze overtakes Flavorful Horse and loses control. Just about holds it.
Yes, he does, and that was an important move. He had to get that move done now. He'll be looking to clear Lloyd as quickly as he possibly can. And look at this at the start. These cars are so close at the start. Oh, copter cam. There we go, overlooking a nice view from Cody's there. The action there. We're looking at J Lowfield. Puma Spec. Flavorful Horse is gone. Oh, please not another safety car.
Do you know what you need, Beer? You need a drum roll sound effect, mate, when the yellow flags come out. I don't think we're going to get another one.
I think can you only have 4? Is there like a limit? I'm sure.
Yeah. No, I think it's 6, isn't it?
I don't know. I could have sworn Telfie said it's like only a certain amount of safety cars or something. Up to 6, says Beast. There we go. Confirm what you said. Right, Rampant Badger is our race leader. Puma Spec in P2, Jay Lowfield P3. Now, Lloydie has got past Swayze now. But I think it's Swayze making the overtake. It's just flagged up as a... But Lloyd, no.
Back past him, though.
Lloydie's held him off. Oh, great exit there. Did he let him through, do you think, there? Looked like he let him through, almost.
Possibly. Yeah, possibly. Oh, there's a bit of a wing flying across the straight then, as Swayze went past. I'm not sure whose that was.
22 out of 29, ladies and gents. We've got 7 laps to go. Only 6 for 100.
That bit of
hang on 2 seconds. Only 6 for 100%, says Telfie. It is 4 for 50%. So that means we're going to get no more safety cars. Thanks, Telfie.
Yeah, that bit of wing beer was Kenzie's.
Kenzie, right, okay. We've got 2.5 seconds covering the top 5 cars here. We're in for a grandstand finish. Rampant Badger is our race leader. Puma Spec P2, Jay Lowfield P3, Stiggy Ryan P4, Dragoon in P5, Kenzie Retro. It's just about to be overtaken by Swayze, I think. Yep, Swayze's through. On lap 22, and there's Kenzie, there's 29 lap old soft tyres. Okay. Scattergold says, Stiggy, wing damage. Let's have a quick little look. Is any wing damage on Stiggy Ryan's car? Looking for that looking for the Red Bull.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, left end plate.
Man, you got better eyesight than me, dude. In fact, Dragoon's all over the back of Stiggy. Now, is he going to make a move here? There's no DRS yet. It is coming on at the next interval, I think. Now it should be.
Dragoon picks a penalty.
Yeah, I went a little bit wide there. Reckon of says, good to have you back, Biadino. Biadino. Webbers and Lloydie are in the pits. Lloydie having making a pit stop. 21 laps on the softs. No, that can't be. I don't know.
No, he was on the mediums before.
This game is just bonkers. Oh, Bilges! Oh, that contact with Kenzie Retro there. Kenzie getting his elbows out there, a bit feisty.
Yellow sector 2.
Yeah, that was Devlin. He's had a bit of a moment there. He's lost a couple of positions, and he does he have a? Yeah, I think he's got a missing left front end plate. It looks like a left end plate missing on that McLaren. Yeah, and it flies off there. Big chunk of carbon fibre there. Billows off into the crowd. Kills about 4 Australians. It's a good start. Just kidding. Bilges all over the back of Johnny Bullshit. Battle for 8th. A good debut by JB, actually. Solid drive. Currently sat there in P8.
Yeah, he's had a decent drive.
Yellows in sector 3. Oh, Stevler's in the wall and he's lost his front wing. And that is going to be a pit stop for Devler. JB has
point
got...
there, Beer.
Oh, hang on, staying with this. Bilges, Kenzie Retro, and this time Bilges gets the move done. Kenzie will fight back, but I think Bilges will have a double dose of DRS here, which he does. Devler, that looks like that'll be a race quit because I believe because he lost his wing. Puma Spec on Rampant Badger. Yeah.
Yeah, the first 3. I don't think any of those have won a TIR race, so we could be in for a debut win for one of these guys tonight.
Well, Puma's actually, I'm sure he's making his debut tonight. He's been in my chat quite a few times before, but I don't think he's ever actually. Ninja says that wasn't the race quit. Oh, did he just bin it then? Because I know he lost his wing, didn't he? I just thought he just thought, fuck it. Put the car on the wall. I don't know.
Up the front, Puma.
Yeah, I'm watching it, mate. I'm on board. With J-Lo's dodgy gearbox. All right, let's watch as they come round. We've got a couple of corners to go. I tell you what, J-Lo field is really getting involved with this system. I wonder if there's any team orders here in the Merc garage. Now, Puma Spec should have a good run here. Let's jump onto the TV pod. It's not. I don't think it's close enough. Rampant Badge, they're trying to break that toe, as you can see them moving from left to right, which is perfectly fine. There's J-Lo, the dodgy gearbox. Yellow's in sector 3. Lloydie's gone.
Oh.
It's a shame. Sticky Ryan's in the pits, putting on a new set of soft tyres. He's going for some
virtual
VSC, and that's going to help Sticky Ryan. Sam Tabler can confirm no team orders in the Merc tent, so Jay Learfield and Puma Spec are both going for the win. The guys, of course, under the VSC have to watch their delta times, which means that they can't be at the track at certain parts of the track at certain times. If they beat that time, they get a drive-through penalty. Beast in the chat says Hamilton Rosberg at Spain incoming. Oh man, yeah, remember that one, of course. Both went flying off into the Bondu at turn 3. Quick message in the chat there. Please visit my sponsors, FMS Formula Model Shop, the UK number one supplier of Formula 1 official teamwear and replica model gears. Give a click on their website there. Don't forget, it's a 10% discount. Quote code TIR checkout for an exclusive 10% discount for all of your merchandise needs. Oh, Swayze got out of shape there and he's almost lost it last corner. That has really hurt him on the restart. Got all out of shape there. Let's jump back on the front again.
It's all gone wrong for Kenzie as well. He's just been doing pirouettes at the back.
Right, Puma now is really close to Rampant Badger. Is he close enough to make a move? We've got DRS here. Is this going to be the moment? Rampant, though, he's got a good straight line speed here, to be fair. We've got, what, 3 laps plus the one they're on, Nige?
Yeah, 3 left. Just brief yellow in sector 1 then. I couldn't see anything.
VRC Foreman's on the back of Spitfire.
Jay Lowfield, whose brother is that? Am I right in saying
that's Dean's?
There's
another brother.
Ah, right.
It's another brother. We've got the McAllisters, we've got the Stanleys, we've got the Anals. Sorry.
Oh dear.
Who else have we got, brother-wise? We've got the we've got Ash and Stumpy, of course.
Poor ride shots.
The Dominator. TIR shots. Yes, ladies and gents, he'll be back racing and streaming soon as well. He's just got a new work schedule at the moment, so we're just trying to fit him around. You know what I mean? Right, is Puma close enough? Rampant Badger has had a superb race.
He'll be feeling the pressure though for the last two.
Right, Jagoon's all over the back of J-Lo. Is he going to make a move? Not quite close. He might have a good run if he can get a good exit out of turn 2. But J-Lo did get a good run out of turn 2. Is Mark going to send it up the inside? I think it's coming too far back.
Just looking there, Beer. If J-Lo can catch up with these two, he is in a better position battery-wise. He's got 50%. The other two are virtually out of battery.
Stiggy Ryan setting the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, he's damage limitation for Stiggy. One of the pre-race favourites at a couple of moments though, but he's gone for damage limitation to try and get that extra bonus point for fastest lap of the race. Yeah, I wonder if these guys are now going to be as you say, conserving the battery for the last second. For that last lap, it's going to be so important.
Yeah, I think the front two are pushing each other with the battery, so they've literally got none. But they've got J-Lo Field, who's sitting on 40 odd behind. Dragoon has used most of his as well. So,
of course, the other question, which we will not give away, of course, is penalties. What is the penalty situation? Is it going to change the result? Dragoon there picks up a 3-second penalty. How costly is that going to be? Lap 27, back to start the penultimate lap. Oh, Spitfire's left the session. What's happening there?
Spitfire's gone.
Try and get him back in, mate, if you can.
Yeah, I'll get him back in, mate. Yeah,
cheers, dude.
We'll do, yeah.
Right, Dragoon's going to have a good run at J-Lo here. Oh, J-Lo's lost an end plate. You just saw the carbon fibre come flying off, and I think Dragoon might... Is he going to have him here? I think he's not quite here, but J-Lo's going to lose a lot of doubt if that was off J-Lo's car.
Let's have a look. Can't quite see. No, he's got.
It wasn't off J-Lo's. Right, can you check Puma Spec and Rampant Badger? Because a chunk of carbon fibre came off and almost hit Dragoon's car.
It's not Rampant. We're just waiting for the next corner so I can have a look.
Or was it already
on? All wings are intact.
Was it already on track? Says became Ninja. Oh, so you get foreign object damage in this game now as well. Wow.
Dragoon. Right at the back of J-Lo Field now.
On the penultimate lap, ladies and gents, lap 28 out of 29 here for the Division 4 season premiere at Albert Park, Melbourne, Australia. And Swayze is right on the back of these guys. Look how close Swayze is to Dragoon now. Really trying to push those soft compound tyres.
I think J-Lo Field's tyres are giving up as well. Sliding all over the place.
Well, Rampant's done 24 on nose hards. Of course, made the pit stop under the very first safety car. Has kept his nose out of trouble, but he's going to be under a lot of pressure. Let's just jump on board with Puma and Rampant Badger as they're about to start their final lap. Lap 29 out of 29 here in Australia. Rampant is doing just enough to stay ahead. Puma Spec's got DRS, but I don't think he's going to be close enough here. Oh, Rampant, they did not get a great exit out of turn 1. Now, that's allowed Puma to get an awful lot closer now. Is he going to be close enough for a run? But Rampant's car is so quick in a straight line. I've lost the interval on my timing screen.
Oh, I've got it here, mate. Don't worry. You've got Swayze pushing Dragoon and J-Lo Field. They're all within a second of each other. I think that's where.
I'm staying on the leaders, mate. I'm staying on the leaders. Yeah, I'm staying on the leaders. I've lost the telemetry there for the interview. It's Codemaster's glitch.
I'll shout you if anything.
Oh, Puma's got a great exit. This could be it. He's right up behind Badger. Is he going to? But Badger straight line speed again. That is what is saving him at the moment. There's going to be a critical exit out of the fast chicane. Oh, Puma might have him here with DRS. Rampant's going defensive. Puma's going around the outside. Rampant Badger. He's now going to go for the switchback move on the inside with 4 corners to go. Rampant has just done enough, I think, to hold him off here. Spitfire's gone from the session as well. But Rampant Badger, I think... Oh, he's gone deep into the final 2 corners. Rampant Badger, though, final corner. Up to the start-finish line. He's going to finish first. Will he stay first? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Rampant Badger takes the win. Swayze second. Puma Spec third. Dragoon fourth. Bilges fifth. Does he stay fifth? VRC Foreman. He goes fourth. Dragoon drops to fifth. VRC Foreman is going to cross the line in sixth. Does he stay sixth? That's the question. He stays in sixth. Stiggy Ryan is in P7. J-Lo, as Nigel said, they had a moment there in the last lap. He is going to cross the line in P8. JBP, where's he going to finish? Going to cross the line in P9, gets 2 points in his debut. In fact, he jumps J-Lo on penalty countback, so J-Lo did have some penalties there. Webbers, who's had a quiet race, comes across the line to take the final point in 10th place. I think he gets P9. What about Kenzie Retro? He's out of fuel. Man, what an end to that race. Rampant Badger with the victory, his debut win in Total Impact Racing. Well done. But Sticky Ryan gets the Codemasters Drive of the Day. Is this game on drugs? Is he on drugs? Oh no.
Jaylerfield went on the left-right beer on the last.
Got ya.
Put the power down coming out the right, and the back end just gave up on
Mambo says ridiculous driving out there. Yeah, I agree. Beast 43 laps on softs. He was out for, was that Kenzie Retro did 43 laps on softs in a 29 lap race. Wow. Up the Webbers. Says the Oceanator. I keep on getting, I can't pronounce that right. I'm so sorry. Scattergold says nice podium there. GG's Webbs there says Serial Killers should be doing better. Yeah, a solid drive. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the. It is Stiggy. Rampant Badger takes the victory. His debut win. Swayze in second place. Puma Spec P3 on his debut. Yeah, we will be doing some podium interviews, I think, if you want to invite the guys in, Nige. Bilges in 4, Dragoon P5, VRC Foreman 6, Baker 7, JBP in 8th, Webbers 9, J Lowfield 10. Those were your point scores. And then we had Kenzie Retro P11. And then the Roll of Shame, the DNF. Spitfire was unlucky. Very unlucky. Lloydie unlucky as well. Devler, Flavorful Horse, Raikkonen Forever, HQ Mr. Man, Ariston, TIR Racer, Tactical Borat, all DNFs. Foreman says, after that shite show, I take 6. Absolutely. Good drive, dude. Good drive. Oh, man. Okay.
According to that beer, Builder's got no penalties.
Bilges, I'll give a shout out there to Bilges for a quality drive, no penalties. Sticky Ryan says, did not appreciate getting taken out. I did see that, buddy, and I do believe, though, that you hit somebody else earlier on in the race as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure I saw a send it. I don't know. I just call the action. You know what I'm saying? But let's go back to the studio. And they don't have to include audio, Sam. This is not Xbox Twitch. This is the real deal. Why has what the fuck's going on there? Let's go back to the mainstream. Do you know what? I've just changed studio. What the fuck? I've just changed studio. It just went to a different studio. Man, I can break the laws of physics. Right, Rampant Badger, are you there?
I am.
Congratulations, what a fantastic drive. Debut win. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, mate, it was, I think it all started with the first safety car, really. I was right by the pits, and I'd sort of planned to stop around lap 7 anyway for hards, so it just, seemed right, jumped in, and it just all worked in my favour, really, and good battle with Spec at the end.
Quality drive. I mean, you did that early pit stop at the first. Was it the first safety car? I believe it was. And then you put those hards on. I mean, how did those tyres feel at the end of the race? Were they pretty knackered?
Yeah, I think it was lap 28. I went through the S's and had a bit of a wobble, and it was just like, oh, that was pretty close. And yeah, I was feeling it towards the end. And like I say, obviously, with Spec behind me, I knew he had penalties, but he was still pushing me, and it was sort of trying to do what I could to keep him behind, really.
But you set your stall out now. 25 points in the bag for Australia. Debut win, race 1, leading the championship. What are your thoughts? Where are we? I think it's Bahrain next week, isn't it? I believe. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I quite like Bahrain, and towards the end of last year, on 2019, done a couple of races around there and had some good results. So Yeah, I'm hoping to sort of carry it through and see where I'm at. I mean, I know Ryan with a better qualifying and a clean race is a threat if he can keep it clean. So there's a few guys in there. I mean, the two guys that I was following sort of through the middle stint on the mediums, I just couldn't get near them, you know. So you've got to think if things go right for them, they're not going to be easy to beat. But yeah, just turn up, see where we come.
All right, mate. Well, well done tonight. That was a great drive. Incident free. Got the strategy absolutely bang on. So congratulations and look forward to seeing you next week in Bahrain.
Yeah, cheers, buddy.
All right, you're welcome. Who finished second, Nige? I've forgotten already.
Wow, yeah. I want to
Come
say
on, you're supposed to be on the ball.
Swayze.
Swayze, I think Swayze did get P2.
Am I right?
You are correct, yeah.
Swayze,
Yeah.
well, I'm just going to say very briefly, Swayze, because I need to go and get a drink. Congratulations on P2. Good to see you back in the league as well, by the way. Great drive.
It's great to be back.
Yeah,
Thanks for
good to see you, dude.
having us here.
18 points in the bag, and I'm going to hand you over to Nige, Nasty Nige, the Shroominator, who's going to
Mr.
ask you
Shrews.
some very tough questions. I'll be right back. Take it away, Nige.
Sure.
Yeah. So Swayze, tell us about the law of physics. No, I'm joking. Tell us about your race, mate. I'll let you take over.
Well, I'd gone with a two-stop, so I decided I was running a soft, medium, soft, and obviously things changed with the safety car. The first safety car came out, I ditched the soft straight away. Was maybe thinking in my head, maybe from there, go medium, if it stays clean with no safety cars. But later on, stayed out through the second safety car, the third safety car. Is it second or the third? I stayed out through it, and so I was up at the front of the pack. But when it came to lap 21 from my pit, the safety car then, as I went into the pit lane, it was still on the thingy, and it gave me a 5-second penalty for corner cutting when I didn't. All I did was drive into the pits, and so that held me. And then I was trying to press my Xbox button on my wheel to record it, see if I could get the 5 seconds back, because I wasn't sure on the thing here. And while I'm doing that, of course, naturally they've changed my wheel, so I'm sat there for a 7.4 second stationary.
We saw it.
Well.
Yeah.
We saw it.
was a
We
complete
didn't know what was
and utter
going on.
Fuck up. It was my fuck up trying to record. Why the hell have I just got a 5-second penalty? That's some bullshit. There's me raging at that, not paying attention to what I'm doing, and yeah, so I must have dropped about 10 seconds in that one pit. It was tragic.
Beer got it on stream, and you saying it must have been a double penalty. We couldn't work out quite what was going on, but I think the key is we
my
don't.
fuck up.
Yeah, we don't take 5-second penalties off. So if it happens again, try not to be too mad till the end and get your head down. But it worked out reasonably well in the end for you.
What I'm impressed with, though, is the rage I'm hearing in your voice. That turns me on. I get off on that. The F-bombs and the rage at Codemasters. It's good to hear.
Speaking of, I must say, apologies to Dragoon. I was one point while in the last bit of the race where I was trying to fight my way back through on the softs. I did outbrake myself, and I did slightly push him. I did let him go back through, obviously, because I'm not going to take a place like that. I'm not that type of person. But I just wanted to apologise to you, Dragoon.
Don't apologise to him. We like to give Dragoon a bit of a nudge now and again, especially me. So he'll love me for saying that.
Oh man! Well, congratulations.
Well done, mate.
Dude.
Really good. And your low number of penalties, even though you did pick that one up, did jump you forward. So even if you do get penalties, keep your head down, keep going. Try and avoid any other unnecessary penalties, and you just don't know where you're going to end up. So
that's true.
Well done on your P2, mate.
Thank you very much. And good luck tomorrow, guys.
Yeah. Watch out! No, it's a performance league tomorrow night.
I mean Thursday. Good luck on Thursday, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to win tomorrow night, and I'm going to win Thursday. What more can be said? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right, moving on. Third place, and I think it's his debut tonight. It's Puma Spec. A really good drive, some good battle in there with your teammate, and also, of course, with Rampant as well. Tell us all about your race.
Well, that was bloody good, wasn't it? That was brilliant. No, I really enjoyed that. I've got arthritis in my fingers and pins and needles. I thought I'd just get that out there. No,
Beer's got arthritis as well.
Okay, well, I hope I don't turn him on, otherwise I'm out of here.
You know why I'm actually wearing the sunglasses? Because the glint off Shrews' chrome dome.
Jesus.
Welcome
No,
to the
Anyway,
podium.
tell us about your race, Steve.
Yeah, it's really good. So the first safety car, I was really debating whether to come in, but I stayed out. How many safety cars was there? About 3 or 4?
200
About 46.
260 at the
200.
last count.
So I don't know. To be fair, I just had tunnel vision the whole race. I got a 3-second penalty on the safety car restart, and then Jordan J-Lo hit me. Gave me a 5-second penalty. That was a bit unfortunate. But yeah, I know Rampant well, so I know how to race with him. So I reckon we guys have kind of like set an example here of good racing for the rest of the divisions.
Yeah, it was good to see.
I'm
you
well
in front.
happy.
Yeah, that was a good drive. 15 points in the bag. What are your thoughts moving forward to next week? What are your thoughts on Bahrain?
Well, Australia, I hated it with a passion. It's my worst track, so I'm looking really positive now. I'm feeling positive about the rest of the season.
That's a solid start to the season. Podium, 15 points in the bag. Yeah, Bahrain. One of your, obviously, by the sounds of it, one of your preferred tracks coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, love Bahrain. To be fair, I love all the tracks. It's Australia, I hate it.
I think
Just
a lot
I
of people
think
just don't like Australia.
everyone gets a new game, everyone grinds it and tries to get the best time. You just get sick of the track.
Yeah.
It's just nice to get off it.
Yeah, I know you're saying, dude. But congratulations,
And
man.
well done to the other guys, and well done to Rampant
Yes.
getting that win.
Yeah, it was a good
Solid.
drive. It was a good drive. Okay, ladies and gents. First of all, thanks to all you 3 podium guys for jumping in, giving us a few
Cheers.
words of insight and wisdom
cheers, guys.
on how your races went. All right, ladies and gents, that's just about it for the launch. I'll be checking the competition entries later on tonight to see who the lucky winner was. It will be announced on the page tomorrow. The race results will be up on the page in due course as well. And league tables, of course, courtesy of the Shroominator. But that's just about it, ladies and gents. Nige, Shrews, teammate, thanks for jumping into the co-coms tonight. Really, really enjoyed it.
Always a pleasure, mate. Good to be back on the comms with you.
Now, something that you and I know that we're going to talk about very, very briefly is, and I'm not going to give the game away, but the next time we stream together, we're going to be doing something rather special. Aren't we, mate? But don't tell them what it is. But we are going to be doing something rather special.
I've signed the document this afternoon
Yeah.
at the solicitors to say that I won't say anything.
Non-disclosure
Yeah.
agreement, but the next time Shrews and I are going to be doing a stream, it's going to be pretty damn epic what we're going to be getting up to. Okay.
They might not see it that way.
No, they might not see it that way. But we'll wait and see. But yeah, there we go, ladies and gents. That is Division 4 TIR, Division 4 Race 1 complete. A great picture there for Rampant Badger, solid drives, also from Swayze and Puma Spec there as well. That's about it for tonight. But coming up, we've got a busy week now. Obviously, we're into it. We're into the season. Tomorrow night, Performance League in Bahrain over on Gaz's channel. Make sure you tune in. Yours truly, the Racing Guru, will be racing. God help me. Thursday night, Division 3. Gaza will also be streaming Thursday night, Division 3. Me and Shrews, of course. Team Ferrari, looking to strut our stuff around Australia. I'll be back on Friday night for Division 2. And then Saturday night, because we're just finishing off the roster at the moment, is the 100% League, the debut of the 100% League Saturday night. Okay, one to watch for. And then the racing week 1 will be rounded up with the Division 1 Elite Superstars showcasing their esports talents around Albert Park here on beerandkebab.tv. Don't miss that one. It should be an absolutely classic race. But I just want to say thank you. Quick shout outs to all the guys who've subbed, resubbed, new followers, the very generous bit cheers. Thank you so much. Your support for the channel is greatly appreciated. All right. Big thumbs up from the beer man. But thanks for watching tonight, ladies and gents. That's going to about wrap it up. I will see you on Friday. Until then, take care. Bye-bye now.